It was an image that sent shockwaves through fans and media outlets alike. Amal Clooney, elegant and composed as always, spotted with tears streaming down her face. Those who know Amal understand that she is not one to display vulnerability in public. Her life as a celebrated human rights lawyer is built on strength, dignity, and composure. Yet, this moment broke through that wall. Why? Because the news she had just received about her husband, the iconic George Clooney, was not just bad, it was alarming. Eyewitnesses described Amal's expression as one of deep worry and pain. She wasn't surrounded by flashing cameras or red carpet lights. She was simply a wife, reeling from an update about the man she loves, the father of her children, and the partner she's built a life with. For years, George Clooney has been celebrated not only for his legendary acting career but for his charisma, humor, and charm. However, behind the silver screen persona, Clooney has quietly battled health challenges that the public rarely sees. Sources close to the couple have whispered about ongoing concerns, and this latest update has reportedly escalated those fears. While details remain private out of respect for the family, the phrase being used is worsening condition. The change has been noticeable to those in George's inner circle, subtle at first, but undeniable now. Close friends have observed a drop in his usual energy, the kind of fatigue that lingers, and a visible toll on his appearance. For someone who has always been so vibrant, this shift has been heartbreaking. In moments like this, the world sees who people truly are, and Amal Clooney's love for George is shining through like never before. For years, she has balanced the high demands of her legal work with her role as a wife and mother. Now, that balancing act is even more delicate. Reports suggest that Amal has scaled back certain professional commitments to be by George's side as much as possible. She's attending doctor appointments, overseeing his care, and ensuring he's surrounded by comfort and love. This is not just about being a supportive spouse, it's about protecting the heart of her family. Those close to Amal say her tears were not from weakness, but from the emotional weight of watching someone you love face a difficult health battle. As a public figure, she has often been described as unshakable. Yet here, she is simply a woman worried for her husband. George and Amal Clooney are also the proud parents of twins, Alexander and Ella, who are still young enough to need constant care and nurturing. For George, the thought of being there for his children is one of his strongest motivations to fight through whatever challenges lie ahead. The family has reportedly made adjustments to their daily lives, slowing down on travel, spending more time in the safety of their home, and cherishing moments together. Friends describe quiet dinners, afternoons in the garden, and bedtime routines filled with laughter, even amid the worry. But as any parent knows, shielding children from the heaviness of reality is not easy. Amal is reportedly doing everything in her power to ensure their home remains a place of love and joy, even as uncertainty looms. One thing that cannot be overlooked is George Clooney's resilience. Throughout his career, he's faced professional setbacks, public scrutiny, and personal challenges, yet he has always risen above them with determination and grace. Friends say that despite the alarming news, George is approaching his health battle with the same grit that has defined his life. He's listening to doctors, leaning on Amal for support, and finding strength in the love of his children. While the situation is serious, those closest to him believe that if anyone has the willpower to fight, it's George Clooney. When George and Amal married in 2014, their union was celebrated as a modern fairy tale, Hollywood's most eligible bachelor finally finding his match in a brilliant, beautiful, and compassionate partner. Over the years, they've faced their share of public scrutiny, busy schedules, and now, a daunting health crisis. And yet, their bond appears stronger than ever. The image of Amal in tears is heartbreaking, yes, but it is also a testament to the depth of her love. She feels this pain because she has given her whole heart to George, and that love is unwavering. While the Clooney family remains private about specifics, one thing is certain, they are facing this together. Amal's focus is on ensuring George receives the best care possible, while George is determined to be present for every moment with his loved ones. Fans around the world are holding their breath, hoping for encouraging news. The next update could bring relief, or more worry, but until then, the message from the public is clear: George, you are not alone. Life has a way of reminding us that no amount of fame, success, or wealth can shield us from the challenges that come with being human. For George and Amal Clooney, This is a season of hardship, but it's also a season of love, resilience, and unity. If you want to follow this story and get the latest updates on George Clooney's health and Amal's journey of strength and love, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now and turn on notifications. We'll continue to bring you the stories that matter, told with care and depth. Share your thoughts and messages of support in the comments below.